for joining us. We will be interviewing Dr. Soda, who is practically my dad, and we will be interviewing him, and we will have some commercial breaks, and you will be seeing him. So let's give a round of applause to Mr. Vinods Soda.
Thank you, Amee. That's my daughter who wanted to interview me when she got her video camera. And this happens to be a family interview, but she also would like to know me as Dr. Soda and also as Dad.
Hello, Dad. How was your day today?
Well, it was a nice day. You know, we went down to do a little bit of shopping, and it was a nice day. You know, and I enjoyed spending some time with you today.
Thank you. Now, tell us a bit about yourself, like where you were from and what you like to do.
Well, we now live here in California, but I grew up in Africa in a totally different surroundings. You know, it's kind of very unusual for you how I grew up in that area, because I grew up in a much larger family group with a lot of neighbors close by, several people living in one house. So life was slightly different, but it was it was quite fun as well.
So, when did you move here? What made you decide to?
Your mom and me, we were married in 1974, and we were thinking that we wanted to settle down in a place which our children would like. And so we thought that, we will move towards United States of America. And we came to Kentucky, where our firstborn Trina was born. And then we moved to California, and looks like our children are quite happy here, so we probably will be staying here.
What made you move to California?
Well, one thing about California was that the weather. Weather was very nice here in California. We could not get used to cold weather and snow. We liked it for a while, but we couldn't handle it for more than a few weeks. And when it went on for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, we felt that it was best that we lived in an area where we could handle the weather.
And so, do you like it here yourself, besides moving here for your kids?
Yes.
So, is there anything else you would like to tell us, what you would like to share with us about yourself?
We've been living here in this house for about 11 years. My daughter Amee, who is interviewing me, was born in this house. And I don't know whether she really likes this place, but looks like she's gotten quite comfortable. Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
So, how did you like moving? Did you like it here at first?
Yes. It was kind of a little bit woody and scary. We had a little dog that when we moved from Brea, this house wasn't meant for him.
What was your dog's name?
His name was Snowball. He was a white American Eskimo, a small one. We had decided not to have a dog in the house at all.
So, do you currently have a dog or cat or any animal right now?
Yes, we just got one this year, and his name is Mowgli. And
Oh, so, how many months old is he?
he's about 8 months old now, 8, 9, 10 months.
And so, has he been trained? Does he go to potty in the house?
Mm, Fortunately, he has been a wonderful dog as that is concerned. You
Is
know,
he
he
very
hasn't.
protective of you?
He's quite protective. He's a schnauzer, and they're fairly sensitive dogs. They're fairly intelligent dogs.
Is he smart for himself?
Yes, I think he is quite smart for himself.
Does he know any tricks like how to sit down?
He's learning. I would say that. He's taking. He's beginning to obey orders, but he has gotten quite close in our family. He listens to Amee, listens to Trina. He's gotten quite close to Mommy, everybody.
So, did you ever like him at first?
I did. I did. I wouldn't have brought him in, but I was kind of a little bit worried about bringing him in the house and then my children really not taking care of him and he would be messing around. And but when we took few lessons, I must tell you, first 2 weeks were the worst time in this what we had
What were the
because
results when you got him?
he would cry all night long, and it was it was horrible.
Were you
And
surprised
then
the first
and
night when he stopped barking?
yes, it was after 2 or 3 weeks, and during that time we also had guests,
Mhm.
and our guests were not very happy with Mowgli because at times he would get up at night and bark all night long. And they had no choice to put up with everything. I wondered what kind of feelings they have gone away with.
So, do you think your kids have done a very good job so far?
In what way?
And like all the responsibilities with Mowgli?
Um, yes and no.
Why?
Yes,
Why yes
the
and
dog,
why no?
Mowgli remains fairly clean. I do not have to wash him or clean him. He gets a regular shower. Once in a while you find him smelly, but most of the time he's clean. No, in the sense that, you know, we are awake sometimes till late, and his early morning responsibility has fallen on my shoulders. Now, as soon as I get up in the morning, somehow he figures out that I've gotten up, and then I just have to take him out. Otherwise, he keeps on squealing, and it's not fun.
But otherwise, do you think he's
I'm trying to ask my children to be part of that responsibility because, what's happening is that I'm burning candles on both ends. I get to sleep late and then I have to get up early for Mowgli. Maybe I can do it during weekdays, but really, weekends I need a little break.
So, what has your Christmas week been like?
Well, this Christmas has been fairly quiet. I've spent Christmas with the family. There were initially some plans that, we may want to go away to a warm area, but it really didn't turn out well because, for us to find appropriate bookings going down south to Acapulco and have adequate number of days or find an appropriate cruise, that was all kind of impossible. The last minute, I had taken time off. However, Trina could not take time off, and we really didn't want to go ourselves, leaving any one member of the family. But I think we have had good time this Christmas. It has been quiet. We spent it as a family. We've done a few things. We've gone out on little shopping out trips. We've gone out to movies. We went the other day to Glendale Galleria. We met another family friend. Then we went down to Irvine Spectrum. So we've been doing things like that, and that's kept us busy.
So, what are you planning to do for New Year's? this week?
Well, Trina is going to go with some friends to Las Vegas.
And that leaves um me, mom, and dad.
That leaves Ami, mom, and myself. And incidentally, there was a plan for me to go to Kenya, to India as well. But that got, I got cold feet about it, and also my passport hadn't come on time, so I didn't push it. Um,
Thank you for joining us right now. I hope to see you soon. And right now we will be taking a break. And a word from our sponsors.
Thank you.
Let me come and sit down next to you. Now, just tell us about your friends, or tell us about your family.
Uh,
How many kids you have, what you like about yourself, whatever.
I have two daughters. My oldest daughter is she just turned 21, and my younger daughter turned 10. And I have my wife, and we have a little dog by the name of Mowgli.
So can you tell us when, I don't know, what you like doing with them? What you do at night sometimes?
But most of the evenings I'm home. Before I used to be coming a little home late, but most of the evenings I'm home. And usually 3 or 4 of us eat together, but most of the time we really don't have
Different
set
times.
times. Yeah. But we get to chat a little bit with each other and catch up what has happened through the day, and then go on from there.
So what do you do when it's about to go to sleep? You watch TV or do?
Yeah, I watch a little bit of TV. I might have some paperwork here and there, but usually I come. I'm kind of more of a couch potato kind of guy,
So
who just.
does the whole family join you?
Well, lately, I've been spending some time on the computer because we have a home office, so like there might be a few things, and I like to get on the net and sort of a little bit check on what's happening around the world. You know, sometimes my children do that too, sending emails to family, friends, and stuff like that.
So when do you have any problems with the family?
Um, and every family has little problems, I suppose.
No, that ones that will are really serious. Like, are you okay with everything?
I'm kind of okay in most of the ways. I have a very nice family. I like them a lot. I love them a lot.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one brother who lives in California and 4 brothers living in England.
And so any sisters?
I have 5 sisters.
Wow.
You know,
6
I
brothers, 5 sisters,
Yes.
including you.
Yes.
So does each of them have a child?
Yeah, all of them have children.
That's cool.
Yes.
So do you get to see them a lot?
I get to see my brother here occasionally.
And what about the ones?
In
How often
England,
do you go to England?
maybe once a year I'm in touch, but I'm in touch with them on the phone. Some of them come around here from time to time. So, we're in touch. Sometimes, it might be a few months can lapse by that we haven't talked to one another, but through individual ones, we can get indirect information about most of them, what's happening.
So you talk to them a lot lately? Any of them lately?
Yes, I talked to my brother Nitin recently, just approximately 2 days ago. Talked to my brother Mukesh.
On the computer?
I talked to him earlier, and then we all talked to him on the email,
Instant messenger.
instant messenger stuff. He's presently gone to India and he's volunteering about 2 weeks and going to do eye surgery for poor Indians in the area of Jamnagar. He has gone with a friend, so he's going to spend about 10 days doing that.
So, do you have any, I don't know, what else would you like to say about your family?
I have a nice, large family. We have had, my father passed away 2 years ago, then my uncle passed away a few months ago. So now it's kind of, we brothers remain. Fortunately, we are all kind of quite connected with each other. And but now my most important family is my daughters and my home here, and my wife. Yeah.
That's cool. Anything else?
You've been interviewing me as my daughter, and what do you think about this family?
I think it's cool. It's nothing, no problems or anything.
Do you find that anything? What makes fun in this family for you?
The things we get to do together, like go to the movies. We see our cousins sometimes, and I go to England once every 2 years.
And what don't you like about this family?
Really nothing. Just because we don't see each other every day. Like, none of my uncles or aunts live close. That's close so we can see them like once a week. More than half of them are in England.
Do you miss them?
Of course, a lot. But I email, and I answer once a day. But I haven't been able to go on today. I will soon.
Who are you very fond of in the family?
My best person?
Yeah.
I don't have one. I like everyone.
That's nice. There's recently with Mowgli coming into our house, I think things are looking slightly different.
But
Yes.
he keeps us occupied.
Yes.
With the feed him, brush him, give him a bath once a week.
Yeah. How's your school?
It's going good. So, now it's my turn to interview you, because this is your video. I will be seeing you sometime later on. You will see my video soon. So, that's cool. So, you have a good family. You're saying, how would you rate your family? 1 through 100.
I would rate my family 1 to 100, about 90.
90?
95.
That's a pretty good rating. You're lucky to have so many people around. Do they take good care of you?
My family? Yes, in their special ways, they take good care of me. Mom does take care of me in her special ways. Amee, my daughter, she is a wonderful little daughter.
And what about your
And
older
my
daughter?
older daughter, she just...
Is she very adventurous?
Oh, she is, I would say...
Is she gonna head through like famous stuff?
Well, she likes to do things, and she really kind of has developed know-how of doing things.
Do you think she's heading for success?
Sure, she's success-minded.
So, is she very busy these days?
Yes, she put together a program, LA India show, which I was very nervous about.
But what did it turn out to be
But
good?
it turned out to be an excellent program.
Did everyone congratulate her?
Out of me.
Did everyone congratulate her?
Yes, yes. For her to invite an Indian film star and put together administratively a program with responsibility, I was amazed. It was very professionally done, and we were very, very proud of her. All of us as members of the family. Is that right?
Everyone heard about it and congratulated us. Thank you for seeing this segment, and I hope to see you in the next segment. another word from our sponsors. Hello, I will be joining this interviewing today. So, tell us a bit about your friends.
Well, we have some family friends, and one of the oldest friends that we have is Popatanko, the family friend. We visit him from time to time. Lately he has been sick, so we have less contact with him.
Is he much better now?
He's better now, but
What
he can't
caused
speak.
him to be sick?
He had a stroke,
And what did that result in? What happened when he had a stroke?
He couldn't speak. He lost his speech.
Could he move?
Yeah, he can move. He can move his hands and everything. He's a very nice old man. This little is a few years older than me. But we kind of relate to a certain level. He's a very warm, very sensitive, very pleasant person.
Okay, so do you have any friends that you dislike, you like?
Well, you have all sorts of friends, but most of all, we have good sets of friends around.
Do you
We have
like
Dr.
enough
Mehta.
friends?
Dr. Mehta, his children are of my daughter's age, so sometimes we get together with them. We have Tajuras, who are slightly related to me. We haven't gotten together for a while. We have Aftab and his family. We have Meeta's uncle, who has recently moved down from Vancouver.
And has 2 kids, a son who is 2 years old and a daughter who was born on December 5th. So she's about a month old almost.
Cute little baby.
Her name's Gary.
Gary. Yeah. And the kid, his name is Dhruv, and he's pretty cute. We have recently visited them more often. But then we go down to the temple. We have friends there, some acquaintances.
Classes on Sunday.
On Sunday, Usha takes Amee down to the classes, Gujarati classes, which they have begun to enjoy quite well. They do a little bit of activities and keep children quite interested.
So, I don't know, anything else?
Well, besides friends, work, and we're fairly active. Um, Unless, if you wanted to explore any other area, but, we're basically a family that probably gets to be with each other practically every day. None of us are traveling for long periods of time.
So
my daughter Trina, she's going to be gone for about 3 months to England, and that's going to be a slightly difference to us, But otherwise,
are you planning to do anything to the house?
we're just considering, maybe if everything works out, then maybe do some bit of remodeling to the house,
And put marble. Very
Well,
cool.
consider stuff, this house is about 27-year-old. It has got certain areas that are very unique to it. We wouldn't want to change it at any cost. But certain upgrading, especially the kitchen, the cabinetry, would be done, including appliances. They're kind of original appliances. They've gotten quite older. So when we do that, we might as well do, get it done professionally. Otherwise, it might not look. But for all the matter, this house is of adequate size for us.
Does it mean a lot to you? Like, would you ever destroy it to make a new house?
I would certainly like to tear it down completely and build a brand new house, but economically it is not feasible. And it's not a wise decision to make either. We might as well sell this house and move on to another house, newer house. We did consider that. For a while, we went out looking for new houses,
Did you
and
ever deposit any money for one? Like, you
we
think that you
almost
were...
came, we almost came to put a deposit on one of the homes that, we felt that we'd leave down there. Where we run a internet-related business, and now recently we have moved into the house. Before we have inherited an office, and we're just playing with everything, seeing how everything turns out, making sure that the family priorities remain there.
So anything else you'd like to share with us?
Unless you have any more questions about anything,
Do you mind answering any?
I wouldn't mind asking. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't mind. If they're reasonable questions.
All right. Are you satisfied with this house the way it is right now?
Yes, in a way, we are quite satisfied, except for the kitchen. The front door may need a change of, may need a newer door. Um, we're doing a little bit to the yard here and there. But for all intents and purposes, this house is serving our needs. My daughter, Amee, I think she likes his house. She she may have certain other needs that may not be met with because we don't have
I love
neighbors.
the house. Let me tell you that. I like the house.
This house,
Mm-hmm.
the way it is, or would you like to see different?
I think it's good the way it is, Dad.
What changes would you like to make?
Remodel it. I don't care because it's fine the way it is. I don't want to change the rooms or anything. I just would remodel it.
Like how would you remodel it? Like
The whole house.
means like repaint
Carpet, repaint every wall white.
Yeah.
I put marble everywhere on the stairs and make carpet stairs so that no one will fall or anything. And make cool handrails and make them look cool and like make everything white. I put marble.
And put marble. Yeah. Now, would you put marble?
Tannish marble.
Tannish. Would you put it marble here, or would you put it on the?
I'd put it everywhere except the kitchen. And the kitchen would have white tile.
Even in the living area here?
Yes. Let me show you a piece of tile I would like. Would you please go on with anything you would like?
Yeah, Amee has certain ideas about wanting to do the house and in a certain way. And
This piece is quite dirty, but it's plain white for the kitchen. We don't have a piece of marble. This is great. It'll do. All tiles should be white. And the cabinets will be wood. And very nice, like sanded wood. And tannish wood. That's how I'd like my dream house to be.
wow. Well, those things are possibilities. We can look into it. Maybe once the school starts, and we'll do some thinking. Maybe by next year we could have some change.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we have a word from our last sponsors, I think?
Not really, unless it looks like you have covered most of the area.
About half an hour. Now we have a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching, and we will be back. So stay tuned.
Hello. We have done some taping earlier of interviews done by my daughter. Thank you very much for listening to us. We would like to say, send our sincere greetings to our friends and family members. And in future, be able to watch this video for ourselves as how we were living in this home at this particular time. I want to thank you on behalf of my daughter, who is just going to come back, who knows, take himself is an individual who relates with each of us on individual basis. Say bye, Mowgli. Bye.
Thank you for watching today's show, an interview with Dr. Soda. Now, I will be showing you my dog up close, and he's so cute. Look at him. He's so shy today. But I would like to thank myself for videotaping, our sponsors, my dad, my mom, and everyone who made this possible today, and our makeup artists and producers, and our executive producers, and everyone who made this part